What if I told you that despite Picoin dipping by over 30% in the past few weeks, analysts are whispering, no screaming, that a massive price explosion might be brewing under the surface? What if those little green candles on the pie chart are just warming up for something much, much bigger? In this video, we're diving deep into the current buzz around Picoin. We'll unpack the 3 explosive signs analysts are watching right now that could signal Picoin shooting well above $3.29. From whales silently making big moves to the founder of Pi Network, Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, about to step on the global crypto stage at Consensus 2025. There's a wave forming. The only question now is, are you ready to ride it? But first, let me hear from you. Do you believe Picoin is about to take off, or do you think it'll take more time? Drop your thoughts below in the comments. And hey, if you're new or just catching up, don't forget to check my previous videos. I've got all the latest updates on the Pi Network, linked in the description below, so don't miss out. Now real quick, do me a solid. If you're watching this and you love Pi Network, type Pi Network to the moon in the comments right now and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing where our pioneers are tuning in from. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you want to support what we're doing here, bringing you daily Pi Network updates, stories, and deep dives. And don't forget to join our Telegram and Facebook page to keep the conversation going. Links are in the description. Now, as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor, just your Pi-loving storyteller, so do your own research and stay smart. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get started. Let's rewind just a little. Not too far, just back to late February. Back then, Picoin was riding a wave of excitement. The mainnet launch had just wrapped up, hype was bubbling over, and Pi hit a record high. But, like a roller coaster, what goes up must come down. And oh boy did it come down. By the end of March, Pi had slipped below the $1 mark, and now it's been trading around 64 cents. That's a drop of more than 30% in just a month. Sounds grim, right? But here's where the story gets interesting. Despite the drop, something strategic is happening behind the scenes. Analysts are looking at the charts, the wallets, and even the whispers in online communities, and what they're seeing is making them raise their eyebrows. Some are saying Picoin could break out of its current slump and skyrocket to over $3.29. That's more than a 400% pump from where it's sitting today. So what's really going on? First, let's talk about this mysterious zone of quiet, what the pros call consolidation. Picoin has been chilling around 60 cents, bouncing slightly up and down like a heartbeat. To the untrained eye, it might look boring, but technical analysts are practically foaming at the mouth over it. Why? Because this pattern often shows up right before a price explosion. They call it an accumulation zone. It's where the whales, the big players with deep pockets, quietly load up on tokens before the rest of the market catches on. And oh yes, the whales are moving. According to PiScan, over 20 million Picoins have been pulled off exchanges in just 48 hours. That's a massive signal. When whales take coins off exchanges, it usually means one thing. They're not looking to sell anytime soon. They're holding tight. That reduces the supply of available Pi on the market. And guess what happens when demand starts rising while supply shrinks? Prices fly. One post from a sharp-eyed community member called it out. 342 million Pi still on exchanges. But whales are pulling out fast. Looks like accumulation to me. And that's not just hopium, that's real data. But here's the thing, it's not just about charts and trading signals, this story is also about people, the pioneers, the believers, the builders. The Pi community has been growing steadily, even during this price dip. Why? Because for many, Pi isn't just another coin to flip. It's a movement, a digital economy being born, and some big moves are helping boost that belief. One of the biggest headlines, Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, the co-founder of Pi Network, is stepping into the global spotlight. He's speaking at Consensus 2025, one of the largest crypto conferences in the world. That's not a casual Zoom call. That's the big leagues. That's where billion-dollar partnerships are made, narratives are shaped, and futures are decided. With Kokalis sharing his vision on the same stage as top Web3 innovators, it's a clear signal to the crypto world that Pi Network is ready to be taken seriously. Visibility leads to credibility. Credibility brings adoption. Adoption builds value. That appearance alone could draw in developers, investors, and new users who've been sitting on the sidelines, waiting for a sign. This might just be the sign they were waiting for. Analysts are also pointing to a growing number of real-world use cases. We're talking small businesses, online vendors, and digital platforms that are starting to accept Pi for payments. Yes, it's still early, no, it's not widespread, but it's happening bit by bit. And if that snowball keeps rolling downhill, it could become an avalanche of adoption in the near future. But not everyone's convinced just yet. Some skeptics, like analyst Rananjay Singh, are reminding us that there are still major hurdles. No open mainnet, no top-tier exchange listings, not enough day-to-day utility. These are real concerns, and they're valid. You can't build a skyscraper on shaky ground. The foundation has to be strong. Singh put it perfectly. Hype can start a run, but only real progress keeps it going. And he's absolutely right. Any price rally fueled only by hype is fragile, like a house of cards, just waiting for the slightest breeze to knock it down. But with Pi, it's starting to feel different. There's a growing sense that something real is taking shape, something with the potential to actually last. We're not just seeing noise, we're seeing signals. Still, there's one big wild card hanging over everything: token unlocks. As new Pi tokens are released into the market, some early holders might cash out, creating short-term selling pressure that could temporarily slow down any upward momentum. That's why the next few weeks are so important. We're in a critical stretch where every move matters. It's a classic wait-and-see moment. But even with this uncertainty, the bigger picture looks promising. Whale activity is heating up, smart money is moving in, and there's a huge opportunity on the horizon, a global event that could put Pi in front of the world. If the stars align, this might just be the breakout moment we've all been waiting for, and a community that's more fired up than ever, even through the lows. So what comes next? If you've been part of this Pi journey for a while, you know it's never been just about the price. It's about the potential, the utility, the dream of a decentralized economy for everyone, not just the elite, is more alive than ever. The price may be low, but the energy, momentum, and belief in Pi are skyrocketing. It's not just hype, it's purpose. The community's passion is real and growing stronger every day. We're not just watching a movement, we're helping build it. So to wrap it up, Picoin might be down on the charts, but it's definitely not out. We've seen massive exchange withdrawals, strong accumulation zones forming, real-world utility starting to gain traction, and a massive credibility boost on the horizon with Dr. Nicholas Kokalis appearing at Consensus 2025. All these signals point to a potential rally, maybe even beyond $3.29. If you're still here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. We're working hard every day to bring you the latest Pi Network news, and your support makes all the difference. Let me ask you, do you think Picoin can really hit $3.29 soon, or do you think the whales are playing mind games with us? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And hey, if you have a question or just want to contribute your opinion, don't hold back. I read every single comment. Thanks for watching, Pioneers, and I'll see you in the next one.